Hi everyone, I'm John with New Leads in Life. Work with New Leads in Life to have a new lease on life. Now, today I'm here to talk about the decisions that we make, and this is something to really keep in mind. It's a video that I wanted to make going forward into the new year, into 2023. It's not quite 2023 yet at the time that I am recording this video, but it probably will be around there when it gets released. And I think this is just something that a lot of people need to hear. It's something that I remind myself of as well. So I really don't mean to come off as pretentious or anything like that in this video, because it's something that I take responsibility and accountability for in my own life and business as well. But we really need to be aware of the decisions we make, why we make them, and not lose sight of really what's important. And I'm just going to get right into the video and go from there. Now, I have in front of me the definition of the word insanity, which is a mental illness of such a severe nature that a person cannot distinguish fantasy from reality, cannot conduct his or her affairs due to psychosis. That is also, there's also a saying that goes, the definition of the word insanity is doing the same thing again and again, expecting a different result. So, I think both things are true either way. If you don't have a soundness of your mind and you can't distinguish reality from fiction, and if you keep doing the exact same thing over and over and over again, compulsively expecting a different result, that's an insane belief to have. So again, this is the definition of the word insanity, right? And what I think, and I'm not going to use the word you. I actually should have taken the word you out of this thing. It should be we, and I'm going to say we going forward from here, because I need to take accountability for this as well, because it's not just the person watching this video that makes these insane decisions. At some level or another, we all make insane decisions, whether it's in our beliefs in life, business, health, whatever it is. We think, I'll eat this chocolate cake and then I'll work out and it'll be fine, right? Well, no, you got to stop eating the chocolate cake and work out. Like, you know this, but you rationalize it in your mind, even though you know it's an insane decision to make. In your life, you think, if I continue drinking, I don't drink, but for those of you who do drink, if I continue drinking, I won't get drunk. Like, it's just something, the outcome of drinking, you're going to get drunk, right? It's an insane belief. And if you keep doing it over and over and over again, I'm going to drink, but I'm not going to get drunk. I'm going to drink, but I'm not going to get drunk. I'm going to drink the same amount again, and I'm not going to get drunk. And you get drunk every time. It's insanity, right? It's insanity. So there are some insane beliefs that we also hold in business. I've held them myself. I continue to probably hold some, and it's something that I continue to try to examine often, because as much as, you may hold some of these insane beliefs, there may be other beliefs that I hold that are just as insane that I need to realize as well. And it's something that I continually try to have the humility to look deep within myself and recognize these beliefs, right? So one of the insane beliefs in the insurance industry that I hear is, I don't need leads, or I'll just live on referrals like such and such guy that I know, right? A lot of you guys probably know guys who are basically living on referrals at this point. Well, I hate to break it to you, but leads are the lifeblood of your business. And even if you know a guy who just lives off referrals, the entire reason he got those referrals was because he worked so many leads in the past and got so many business from the leads that he worked that he no longer has to go out and find leads. But even still, what people fail to realize, and this is, I love this one when people say, I'll just live on referrals, I don't need leads. Referrals are still leads. A referral does not equal a closed client until you have to treat them the same way as a lead. It might be easier to close them than it is a typical lead that you buy from a list or a vendor, but they're still leads. So to say that you don't need leads is so ridiculously insane and preposterous, when in reality, leads and lead flow is the entire lifeblood of your business. Believe it or not, your job as an insurance agent isn't to write insurance. If it was, you never make commission, and they get a monkey to do it because it's not that difficult to pass the test and to actually sign someone up for insurance. That is not very difficult. What is difficult is to convince people that they need insurance and help them realize that they need the product that you're selling. That's the difficult part. That's your job as an agent. So your job as an insurance agent isn't actually to write insurance, it's to sell insurance. And you need leads in order to be able to do that, right? So that's the first insane belief I get. Another one I hear as well, this new plan, this new product, this new agency, it's what I finally need to be successful, right? As soon as I switch plans, as soon as I switch carriers, as soon as I switch to this new agency, then I'm going to make $100K. Then I'm going to make 10 grand a month. Then I'm going to make $1 million a year. Then I'm going to do this. It's always the plan's fault. It's always, the product's fault. So, it's not you. It's not me, right? It's never us, right? This is what I need to be successful, is this new shiny thing. What I want to ask you then is, why are there agents that are either in your agency or selling the same product as you with using the same carrier, using the same provider, that are more successful than you are right now? Because for pretty much anyone who's ever given me this, ever, when I've, jumped on a call and talked to them about the exclusive lead system, yeah, but I don't need this, I'm just going to a new agency and they're going to take care of it for me. There's always an example of somebody that I have that's even in the exclusive lead system who is using the exact same carrier, doing the exact same thing they are, and crushing it. So why were they able to make it work with the same things and you weren't? See, it's not about the product. It's about the agent and the agent's ability to sell the product, right? And this is hard, right? This is something that, again, I'm not perfect with too. I've fallen victim to this, and I still do, thinking, I need to just do this new thing, and this will make everything work, right? Just need to do this and that. No, you need to stay consistent with the things that you know that work, right? The reason why this guy, because there's always some excuse when, why is this guy doing more successful than you are, doing the exact same thing? Well, he has this and this in place, well, he has that in place because he was just there for a longer period of time, and he just stuck with it. And even when it was hard, he continued to stick with it. And he just went through things and did things properly for a long period of time. It's not like, in order to be successful at anything, you need to put sustained effort into it, right? Who do you think is more likely to get a college scholarship? Do you think it's the guy who in grade 9 played basketball, in grade 10 played hockey, in grade 11 played football, and in grade 12 played baseball? Or do you think it's the guy who failed to join the football team in grade 9, but then tried again the next year and got in, and then became a starter in grade 11, and then got so good in grade 12 that he started making like some magazines? I don't know how football works, but you know what I'm saying? It's the guy who consistently put in the work and dedication. He's the one way more likely to get the scholarship because he stuck to one thing and he learned how to do it very well, right? And I'm not saying, maybe you're in the wrong thing. Like maybe you're playing football and you want to be playing hockey, and you pick up a hockey stick and you realize, wow, this is a lot easier. In Canada we play hockey, so hockey's the superior sport. I'm sorry to ruin all your Americans, kind of burst your bubble. But anyway, maybe you're selling a wrong product. Maybe you're not selling what you're meant to sell. Maybe you aren't with it. But once you find it, you know what I mean? You need to, and at some point as well, even if you don't find it and it doesn't ever click with you, you just need to pick something and stick to it at some point, right? So again, maybe that's not life insurance. Maybe you're Medicare. Maybe you're health. But I don't know what it is, right? You need to find it and you need to stick to it. Constantly switching around new plans, new products, or whatever is not going to get you successful. Because if you didn't have any proven track record of success with one product, why would it be any different with something else? You're going to just transfer your skills of not selling life insurance over to auto, right? You're just going to continue, you're not going to get anywhere by just continuing to switch and having shiny object syndrome. That's an insanity. It's an insane belief in the insurance industry that I get quite a bit. Another one I get. Let's go over this one. I'll reach my goals one day, or I'll just do it myself, right? I hear these two. I'm gonna reach my goals. You know, people will have a goal in mind. You know, I want to make $100,000 a year. I want to do this. I want to do that. And it's always, I'll reach it one day, or I'll figure it out, or I'll do it myself. I'll get it. I got belief in myself. And having belief in yourself is great, right? Having an insane belief in yourself is a positive thing in my expectations. To, against the odds, be able to believe in yourself, that's a great thing. But to not be able to look at your circumstances, look at the cards that are on the table, and realize that you need to make a change is delusional. Like, you can have belief in yourself and still course correct and still realize that, hey, what I was doing or what I am doing isn't the right thing to do and I need to change it. You need to be able to have the humility. We need to be able to, this is me included, again, this is me included. This is something that I still try to do, you know, every single week. I look back, what did I do wrong? What can I do better? What beliefs do I hold that are maybe delusional that I need to take a look at, right? We all can do better at this. But to have a goal in mind is great. You need something to be able to attain. That's going to push you to and motivate you to actually work towards something because you're working for something tangible. But to just say that you're going to just reach it one day, just willy-nilly, continuing to do the same thing that you've done. If you've been doing the exact same thing, you know, how many years has it been with no progress on that? How many months has it been with no progress? You know, I'll just cold call and I'll get all the clients and I'll get to $10K a month. You've been bumping up the cold calls like every single day, bro, and you got no more clients. Like, when is it going to clue in that at some point you need to realize that it's delusional and you're not going to be able to do it yourself with the same mindset and the same behaviors that you're repeating over and over again now. You need to realize the unsuccessful behaviors that you're repeating, unlearn them, and learn new ones. And sometimes you need to realize that you're not going to learn that by yourself, and you need to ask somebody else for help. It's definitely a place that I've been. It's definitely a place that we've all been at some point in our lives, no matter how perfect and how, you know, amazing each and every single one of us are. Even the biggest, best, in fact, I bet you the biggest best-selling guy at your office was probably the one who asked the most questions. Probably the guy who wanted to learn everything about everything, who realized, I don't know what I'm doing, let me learn from people who do. That is generally the guy that ends up becoming successful. The guy who realizes, I need to learn, I don't know. Too many people, they'll make, you know, $7-8 a month. They'll think, I'm high on the hog. There's nowhere up to go from here. You know, I'm balling out. And that's it for them. And a lot of people will stay there. And there are a lot of people, I get on the phone with them, and to be completely honest, they're complete dickheads. They really are. They don't realize that there's levels above even where they're at that they can attain. They think, well, I'm good, you know, I'm making this money, and what do you know about me? And I don't need any of your help, right? So it's hard, and some of those people will stay there for the rest of their life because they get to a certain level and they think, I don't need to know anymore. Are you going to get to 15K eventually, 20 grand? Are you going to build a team? Yeah, one day it'll happen for me. And that's probably the most dangerous place to be when you're actually making a decent amount of money, like making anywhere from like, you know, 7 to 10 grand a month. It's a pretty decently good amount of money, right? You're getting close to 100 grand a year. It's around the 100 grand a year mark, 7 to 10,000 if you fall closer on that 8 to 10 grand side of it, right? That's 100,000 a year, over 100,000 a year, maybe 120 grand a year before taxes. It's good money, but there's also, again, that's the most dangerous place to be because you make good money, but then you because you have that, you just have this arrogance that there's no place to go above where you are right now. And so many people get trapped there, and so many people let their arrogance get them trapped there, right? So sometimes you need to realize, no matter what stage of your career you're at, maybe you're you know, near the end and you're looking to retire, that it's still okay to ask for help from people who just have the resources, tools, or knowledge that you need. It's okay to ask for their help. Now, we've talked about some of the insane beliefs in the insurance industry, right? Beliefs that maybe some of you hold, beliefs that I've even held at some point in my life. I'm not perfect. I definitely had, all of these as well. Well, switching plans will work, and even just being with the clients that I work with, just telling them, yeah, just switch to this carrier and that'll probably fix it. Just agreeing with them, not realizing, no, that's not what's going to fix it. We need to stay true to the course of what we had planned originally, and we veered way too far off the path. So here are some hard truths, right? Every agent, and especially every new agent, needs leads, and lots of them. Leads are the lifeblood of your business. They're absolutely 100% vital to your business. Your job is not to write insurance. It is to sell insurance, and you can't do it without leads. Hard truth number one. Every agent at any stage of their career needs leads. If you run a team that's doing $100,000 a month, if you have no leads to feed them, your business dies. You need leads. It's the lifeblood of your business. Number two. Unfortunately, even though you need leads, most sources are complete garbage and they suck, and you're going to lose one thing that you don't want to. You're either going to lose time or you're going to lose money, right? One way or another, you're going to lose. You can choose whether it's time or whether it's money. A lot of people, they would way rather lose the time, and they don't have any money, and that's how they do it. A lot of other people, they have no time, or they want to spend time doing other things, and they got lots of money, and they'd rather lose the money, right? So one way, you are going to lose, whether you lose, and that's why so many people stay complacent. They give themselves all these insane beliefs because it gives them this hope that they don't need to lose any time or money and they can still reach their goals. I hate to break it to you, it's not going to happen. You're going to need to sacrifice one. Might be the time. If that's what you choose to do, then you're going to have to sacrifice the time. You're going to have to put the time in. It might be the money. It might be a little bit of a combination of both. A little bit more time than you wanted to spend and a little bit more money than you wanted to spend. Not a crazy amount, but just a little bit more than you wanted. You're going to have to sacrifice one or the other, if not both. You can either go way on the time side, way on the money side, or a little bit more than you wanted of both. Either way, you're going to have to do this if you want to reach your goals. Because if you don't make a change, nothing will change. Right? And I'm going to repeat that. If you don't make a change, nothing will change. Things are going to stay the exact same. If you continue on into 2023, making the exact same decisions you made last year, expect to get the same results that you got last year. If you're happy and you're satisfied with the results that you got last year, great. Then this entire video is a positive thing for you. But if you're not satisfied with the results that you got last year, different decisions need to be made. Different things need to happen this year. And I don't know what you're considering, when it comes to making a different decision. But I know a different decision that a lot of agents have made is to join the exclusive lead system. And it's been changing for a lot of different agents. You can check our site. You can see a lot of the different testimonials as well as the results that we've put up there as well from the past 3 years of generating leads on mostly Facebook, but also TikTok, Google, Instagram as well. And the exclusive lead system is a done-for-you lead generating process. It's multidimensional. It works on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. It's designed to get you leads coming through the door because we understand that leads are the lifeblood of your business, and it's important for you to have them. But we also help you take care of the lead conversion as well. And we take a little bit more of that manual labor side out of it for you, where we don't just get you the leads and find you the ore. Right? We don't just find you that gold ore, the liquid gold, the leads that you need. We put it in our refinery process and we refine it. We help nurture that gold, nurture those leads by sending them texts, sending them emails as soon as they go into your list to even months down the line following up with them to make sure that you don't just generate leads, but they actually get to calls and you can convert them into clients. This is going to help jumpstart your audience on multiple platforms by being present on TikTok, being present on Facebook, and being present on Instagram by advertising on those platforms. And the best part of the exclusive lead system is where most agencies or lead vendors or companies that absolutely suck would build this thing for you and charge it on a monthly retainer so you could never have it, and they could take it away from you and drop the ball at any given time, and they have all the power in their hands. We hand it off to you as soon as it's completed, and you own the entire thing. So if you're ready to make a change this year, you're ready to make a decision that's going to impact your business positively, and you're going to do something different so that you get a different result this year, why don't you shoot me a message and we can talk about if the exclusive lead system is right for you. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm on pretty much every social media. I'm on LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as YouTube, obviously, here as well. You can shoot me a message, or you can even drop a comment down below. I'm always happy to and excited to hear from you guys. So yeah, hope this video was helpful, probably a paradigm shift to a lot of you. And with that being said, take care. Have a great night.